Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it does not work without you guys. Okay, so our season was a disappointment. Like I said, you know what? Sometimes you have to do bad to appreciate the good times. You got to go through hell in order to affect change. Because when everything is like going okay, you say, let's stay the course. Well, sometimes things happen for a reason, and maybe the 2019 season, it happened for a reason. It happened to change everything for us. Now, as we look at it, a season can sometimes come down to a call here or a play there and a play there and so on. And had the Cowboys hypothetically had a couple of plays differently, we may look at this Dallas Cowboys team totally different than we do right now. One of the themes that I always hear from people is, Dak Prescott lost to, Sam Darnold. He lost that game. Well, here's the reality. There's a lot of times that a lot of things can happen that will change what happens to a team. Nobody wins all the games. Nobody does. And it ends up being sometimes there's other reasons beyond just the quarterback. I know some of you small-minded individuals think that everything hinges on the quarterback, but you got to look at sometimes calls you get, calls that are called against you, calls that aren't made. Sometimes players out there that aren't there. Sometimes it's plays that are called by your coaching staff. All of these things affect the team. We can't honestly look and say we had a great coaching staff. We certainly cannot say that we got calls that went our ways during the season. And you can't say that everybody always was there, healthy, ready to go. We always hear about the Dallas Cowboys having the best offensive line in football. And you could say that with certainty in 2014. You could probably say that in 2017. But since that time, I'm not sure that we can. So I'm going to go ahead and go through and watch this Jet game over and see if Sam Darnold truly beat Dak Prescott and that it's all Dak Prescott's fault. We're going to start with this clip.
With the first snap, playing today without both starting tackles out with injury, Smith and Collins.
Both tackles out? La'el Collins and Tyron Smith.
Just a couple, and for more on
hold on, let's listen to that.
Offensive line, as far as injuries, let's go back to Tracy.
That's right, Jim. Six-time All-Pro left tackle Tyron Smith worked out right before the game to try and play, but he is out with that ankle injury, and La'el Collins dealing with an MCL sprain. And one other injury on the offensive side of the ball, Randall Cobb out with a back injury, Jim.
So Cam Fleming.
Okay, so Cam Fleming for Tyron Smith, La'el Collins out, and Randall Cobb. Let's watch for another shot here.
And Brandon Knight move up into the tackle positions for those two. It's a 2nd and 8. Blitz by the Jets.
Okay. By the way, first down, Zeke Elliott run for 2 yards. Big surprise.
Well, it's a big deal. Dak this season in the first 3 games when, everyone was pretty healthy, they performed well. Obviously, the opponents got a lot tougher in the last 2. What I see, though, is this offense, as they move into these games where these teams are better and they rush the passer, you're going to see a lot of people up near the line of scrimmage on these third
Watch
downs.
the pass rush on this one.
Now you're asking them to block one-on-one a lot. You've got to get the ball in your hands. I don't think they did a good enough job of that early enough in the games, the last 2.
Here's a 3rd and 5 chance again. Bring it! And they hit Prescott as he throws it. And
that was kind of pressure that we saw all day with La'el Collins and Tyron Smith out. We're going to watch some more of this, and we'll bring some more of the things that went on. Questionable call?
I mean, this is a really big game for them to see who they really are.
here's Darnold. Pass thrown in the area of Anderson, and they do get the flag. The flag comes out.
Is that at all questionable? I mean, let's just watch this.
They're going to come out and attack.
Pass interference? I want to see this against Awuzie.
And this is the guy that I think when they look at the
Is that pass interference? He stopped. I don't know that. I mean, I see the hand here, but is it? Is it pass interference? Okay. Maybe it is. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. His hand was right there, but I don't think that was. I'm sorry, but it's okay. So it's questionable. You know, the Cowboys, they got some going. They got some rhythm and everything else. They got 2nd and 8. They ran Tony Pollard for 2 yards, and then here we go.
What do you normally have at this point in the season?
2nd and 8.
Got pressure, gets it off. Nice pass, nice catch. There you go. There you go. That's great. That's great. That's what you want. There's a flag.
It's going to go against Dallas.
There's a flag.
It looked like the tackle was off the ball, or there 2 people were on the ball. Like the
There's a flag.
Who has to be off the ball if there's a tight end on your side?
So instead of big play, first down, it's going to be 2nd and 13 because we have a pre-snap penalty. Jason Witten covered up the tackle.
That's 5 penalties in this first quarter against Dallas.
5 penalties in the first quarter.
Again, 124 yards worth of penalties against
Okay.
Green Bay.
It's like up top right here. You have to be off the ball because Jason Witten is right there. You can't have, everybody on the line of scrimmage. You can only have 7 people. 5 linemen. Usually you're
2nd and 14.
2nd and 14.
Drive killers.
Back in. And Dak goes underneath, and that's Wilson with the catch.
All right, we recovered there. Okay, we'll continue. 3rd and 4. Now, what you didn't see on that play there where we got in good position was this.
3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd and 4.
And Wilson going to see a lot of time today.
Take a look at this.
Been active.
That was the previous play. You see, taking a little hit. And he's taking a couple. He's going to have to do that. Greg Williams.
Okay, so not to make little of anything, but that hit right there, that was continuation after the ball. That should have been unnecessary roughness. Am I wrong? Shouldn't that have been 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness? Because see, on the previous drive, there was 4 penalties. There was a questionable one. I mean, I'd give it to you for pass interference. Okay, then there was a horse collar. Then there was 2nd and 6. Offsides. Then there's pass interference in the end zone. We don't get the benefit of the doubt. That right there, we had in this game several hits that you could have looked at and said they should be unnecessary roughness. In fact, the NFL went through after this game and fined 2 of the players $27,000 for late hits or unnecessary roughness on the quarterbacks.
There'll be some new packages this game goes on. You're going to see one of them right here. You got to ID this correctly.
So my quarterback, FYI, got up from that.
And they do. Here is Prescott going to the sideline and through the hands.
I know what some of you guys will say. That was high, but that was one of those drops. That
Dallas nothing. You're watching the NFL.
Let's go back and look at that.
This will be some new packages this game goes on.
Let's look at that.
Right here. You got to ID this correctly.
The quarterback just got knocked to the ground.
The first quarter. And they do. Here is Prescott.
Okay. Here's the ball.
Through the hands. That was
in the hands.
Who could not bring it.
That was the previous play. You see.
Let's look at it again. Sorry, it's not as clear as I'd like,
He's
but
going to have to do that. Greg Williams. This will be some new packages this game goes on. You're going to see one of them right here. You got to ID this correctly.
On the last play, if they snap it in time of the first quarter. And they do. Here is Prescott going to the side.
Okay. I know it's a jump, but it was right on his hands. He catches that ball. It's first down on the 19-yard line. I know what you guys are going to say, but that's not accurate. Dude, it's in your hands. The quarterback is running for his life, and he just got knocked to the ground, and we'll continue with this.
That is.
All right, so here's what happened after that kick.
And we got a little update on Dak. We saw that replay when his head hit the ground. Tracy, what's the story?
That's exactly right. And down here on the sidelines, the independent neurologist and the team doctor were looking at that same replay down here. And as soon as Prescott came off the field, they told him that he needs to go into the blue tent. It looks as though he is being evaluated for a concussion right now. And I can tell you, he was extremely frustrated when he went inside. As soon as I receive an official update, I will pass it along, Jim.
All right, thank you, Tracy. So that was Brett Maher with the field goal, not Brian Maher, CB.
Okay, so Dak's recovered in this game so far, okay? Cowboys get the ball a second time, and they start working on this drive. Now, here's the thing. I always say play action. Play action is a quarterback's best friend. Play action makes all the difference in the world because it ends up being that the defense doesn't know if you're doing a run, and we're thinking it's a run, but it's actually a pass. Cowboys don't do that. When you look at the games we lost, we got away from play action. We went back to our bread and butter, which is let's run Zeke Elliott. Now I want you to listen to what Tony Romo and Nance have to say about Zeke Elliott over the last 5 games.
Stories of the last 2 training camps with Le'Veon staying out the entire year, never working it out with Pittsburgh and becoming a free agent.
A little too far, but it's coming.
And of course,
first down. Here it is.
Earlier.
First and 10.
Maybe keeping him a little fresh.
Yes, and he's going to be fine. This offense is dynamic. There's really no weakness in any one spot.
There he goes for just a yard or 2. But you also said his numbers aren't what you are
They
accustomed
lose a
to.
yard on
Through
this.
5 games coming in, he had 386 yards rushing. That's the lowest rushing total for him over any stretch of 5 games in his career.
And a lot of it's because they're trying to throw the ball downfield and get it, and they are. I would like to see them get a little more situational as far as on the road, pressure times, not. They've had a lot of success. Jason Garrett and Kellen.
Okay, so here's my thing. Play action is a quarterback's best friend. What you need to do is you need the defense to be guessing where the football's going. Yet here we go in another one of these games that we just go ahead, first down, run Zeke Elliott. Teams get lulled into that and realize that's what's going to happen. That's why you do play action. So that way you're not sitting up here with 2nd and long. It is 2nd and 11 in a game that they're putting all kinds of pressure on your quarterback who's already been knocked down. Okay, so here we go. Let's watch the play.
I see a lot of Jason Garrett's footprints in this offense. I actually think not everyone sees it, but this is going back to an 07-9, and it's really
2nd and 11, bouncing off the hands of Gallup.
So 2nd and 11, Seaver's open. Boom, right here, off his hands. Let's watch it again.
It was up in the air and over any stretch of 5 games in his career.
This is where, I know you're going to say, but that wasn't perfect. Dude, it's on the guy's hands, right here, right here. He wasn't being hit by the D-back. He wasn't being touched. That's on the receiver.
I see a lot of
Look,
Jason Garrett's footprints.
he's got the cushion.
I actually think not everyone sees it, but this is going back to an 07-9.
Look, here's Gallup by himself. Here comes the ball. The D-back isn't even in position. He's not even in the picture. Boom. Look at this. You get that. It's 3rd down and 2, even if he gets tackled right there on that spot. So now it's 3rd down and 11. You know Greg Williams has been sending people all day long. He's been sending people. It's 3rd and 11. What are we going to do as an offense? Let's see.
Was up in the air for a while, but no Jet there to pick it off.
And you'll see you see the coverage, one safety high, come out and throw it to the outside, and you have to come up with those. Those are huge drops because now you're in 3rd and 10. And now you're going to see Greg Williams' stuff at the line. Are they coming? Are they not? Who's IDing? A lot of guys.
Look at this. Everybody's in there.
See the safety here? Here's another corner. Well, guess what? You got 6 guys here. What guy's coming? Dak's got to say, go to the left or go to the right.
He's going to toss it to Zeke. And the Jets, May is right there. What a play by Marcus May. We do have another penalty flag.
Oh, what's the flag? What's the flag?
Holding.
Figures. Figures.
Interesting.
All right, so do I need to do this whole game? Because there was like 6 hits on Dak Prescott that could have been unnecessary roughness. The first drive that the Jets have, they get 4 penalties, 2 pass interferences, horse collar, and offsides, all giving them first downs. We don't get any calls with our quarterback getting lit up. We've already seen 2 drop passes with balls that are right here. Right here. We're not saying over here or over here. Right here. Nobody on the guy. Okay? I love Michael Gallup and things, but hey, you got to come down with these balls because those are first downs. You got to get those calls when your quarterback's getting lit up. And this went on all day long. So when you go through and say, it's Dak Prescott's fault that we lost it, Zeke Elliott, first down. Throughout this game thus far, he's getting like 1 or 2 yards on a run or losing 1 or 2 yards. You're second and long all day long. These are reasons why you lose a game. You can go ahead and say it's all Dak Prescott's fault. No, this is collectively everybody. I'm going to keep on watching. And like I said, we were only into the second quarter, and you can see this is not getting called for the Cowboys. This game is being leaned towards the Jets. And as always, our play quality calling is questionable, and we're getting drops. We're not getting support by our guys. Oh, and by the way, your best 2 tackles aren't in the game. Yeah. Okay. So now it's 3rd down and 11. You know Greg Williams has been sending people all day long. He's been sending people. It's 3rd and 11. What are we going to do as an offense? Let's see.
Was up in the air for a while, but no Jet there to pick it off.
And you'll see you see the coverage, 1 safety high, come out and throw it to the outside, and you have to come up with those. Those are huge drops because now you're in 3rd and 10, and now you're going to see Greg Williams' stuff at the line. Are they coming? Are they not? Who's IDing? A lot of guys.
Look at this. Everybody's in there.
See the safety here? Here's another corner. Well, guess what? You got 6 guys here. What guy's coming? Dak's got to say, go to the left or go to the right.
He's going to toss it to Zeke. And the Jets, May is right there. What a play by Marcus May. We do have another penalty flag.
Oh, what's the flag? What's the flag?
Holding.
Figures. Figures.
Interesting.
All right, so do I need to do this whole game? Because there was like 6 hits on Dak Prescott that could have been unnecessary roughness. The first drive that the Jets have, they get 4 penalties, 2 pass interferences, horse collar, and offsides, all giving them first downs. We don't get any calls with our quarterback getting lit up. We've already seen 2 drop passes with balls that are right here. Right here. We're not saying over here or over here. Right here. Nobody on the guy. Okay? I love Michael Gallup and things, but hey, you got to come down with these balls because those are first downs. You got to get those calls when your quarterback's getting lit up. And this went on all day long. So when you go through and say, it's Dak Prescott's fault that we lost it, Zeke Elliott, first down. Throughout this game thus far, he's getting like 1 or 2 yards on a run or losing 1 or 2 yards. You're second and long all day long. These are reasons why you lose a game. You can go ahead and say it's all Dak Prescott's fault. No, this is collectively everybody. I'm going to keep on watching. And like I said, we're only into the second quarter, and you can see this is not getting called for the Cowboys. This game is being leaned towards the Jets. And as always, our play quality calling is questionable, and we're getting drops. We're not getting support by our guys. Oh, and by the way, your best 2 tackles aren't in the game. Yeah.